We're in a snowy wonderland. I hope I don't fall and break my hand. Let's see how we got this thing forecast. Okay. What I'll do with the gloves on, we'll take a walk out yonder. We're going out that way. See? That way. We'll go around here, then down along there, till we get out there. Of course, we're right here. Okay, here we go. Made a little ways. Look at this snowy mess we got out here. Got James' vehicle running. Got me up a CB antenna. Can you see that? That's an antenna. There we go. Through the woods we go. Shut this off for a minute. Whoa! Hey, we're a lot of work. We're approaching pond number 1, which is mostly weeds. Get out here on this road that hasn't been on. Whew, at least I'm standing on top of this snow right here. Woo! Pond number 1. Show you how far we made it. That's some rough doing. Try to go this way if we can keep from sinking much. Seems to be pretty solid. I guess you'll hear it if I fall. I don't see no animals out here. Try to get back here to pond number 1 and 2. This one here is pond 3. We got a ways to walk, so I'll shut this off and we'll jump right up there. There, as you can see, I can't see very well, but those trees there still got ice on them. It's still about 20 some degrees outside. Of course it's warming up because it was down about 20 some below, or 35 below at the most, I think it was. Wind chill factor was. Temperature got down to about 4 below. And now it's starting to warm up. And tomorrow, today's Sunday, and tomorrow, weatherman says be up in the 40s or 50s tomorrow, so this stuff will be melting pretty rapidly. Here we're heading here, pond number 2, pond number 1, pond number 2 is back over this way. We just left pond number 3. We got some pretty scenery in here, if you can observe this. Try it over pond number 1. That's a pond there, believe it or not. That's a junk shed. We're coming up to it. I keep sinking in the snow. It's part of it walking on top of it. Part of it's solid and part of it's not. Whoops. Whoops. I'm running out of air too. Should have brought a couple oxygen tanks. Which I should have just had James carry me. Here's pond number 1. Just get that froze over. I don't know if it'd be safe to get out on here or not. I'd say it would be, but I don't know. Here we are. That over there is an old pontoon boat. This here is pond number 1. I don't know how long this battery lasts out here in this frozenness. Show you where we are from the house here. Going back this way. Out yonder is my living quarters. Right there. So we'll just swing back around here and see if we can't work her way back over to pond number 3. Here we go. We'll take this route right through here. Might be the safest, I don't know. Whoops. You can hear the snow popping under me. That's where I'm sinking. Of course, if it's holding me up pretty good, you know it'll hold a pretty good size elephant. There's ice cubes all over this here ground with falling off the trees. Can you all see this? I can get close up at it or not. Right there, coming on, is pond number 3. Right there. He's dead a pretty sight. Holy commode. Yeah. We'll get closer here. Another 40 foot away or whatever. Whoa, whoa, yo, that's deep. That'll probably sound like an elephant walking through this. Let me come over this way a little bit. I don't know if you can see through there, but Bradley's house is on the other side of all that stuff and trees. That old pontoon boat. I'll get up here a little closer, maybe get a better view. There we go. Maybe. Right. Bradley's house is back in there. That's Brad White's home. That's where he presides. I guess that's what you say it. How you say it. That there, it's called a hill. We ain't going up there, not right at the moment. Down near the pond number 3. If we keep getting attacked by wild animals, some wolves or something. Of course, I don't think there is any, but if there was, we sure enough wouldn't want to get ate up for them or by them. Right down there in that meadow, that's pond number 1. See how far we are from the house now. Yeah. Okay. Whoops, thinking. This here is pond number 3. This is the one I made my calendar picture out of. I don't know if I ought to trust going on the ice or not, but back up somewhat. There you go. Get a wider view of this pretty little spot. And frozen cattails. I'll try to wiggle down here. Let's see if that ice is spongy or hard. I'll fall in and drown. I'll cry real loud, I know I will. By golly, that's about as solid as you can get solid. I'm standing on the ice. Right there it is, ice. Trying to take a rendezvous and look around. Now you can see that house over yonder there. That's Grandpa Butts' house, Junior Butts. That's where he lives. We're looking over and beyond pond number 1. And there's my place of residence. Yeah, let's see if we can't conquer this hillside and get all the pond. We'll go up that way. See, Gary or somebody's been down through here already, as you can see footprints in the snow. Oh, somebody's been out here hunting. Of course, we didn't come out here to do any tracking. I'm not sinking that far. That's when the snow was soft, powdery. Now it's just frozen snoutery. Like my nose, it's frozen snoutery. And a frozen tree. Another angle of the ponds and the surrounding scenery. If I ever get a round TV screen, I'll sit in the middle of it and watch this. Old on the new folk like me. I mean, rough on the old folk. Yeah, not easy. Get up here at the tops of this hill. I hope that was Gary's footprint, not Bigfoot's. Somebody just come up here and circled around. Circled back around to the other side there. But we're going to go on up if we can. Get to the edge of things. If I don't fall in a hidden whatchamacallit. If there is any hidden whatchamacallits out here. Whoops. Hey, up here we dart down through these woods like this. We glimpse a part of Bradley's homestead. See, we're in there. I don't fall down and break my canoodle. Get up here on this hill, look down upon everything. There's a field. Further up there. Woo! By golly, that's some, what you call some deep snow. There's some housing down in that area. That blue house there was hauled up here from Brubaker Road, which approximately, I'd say they moved the park by 18 or 19 miles, something like that. Nah, it wouldn't been that far. It'd be, I'd say 13 miles. Yeah, that's about more like it. There's something down there. I don't know what that is. I'll have to go down to the bottom of the hill and circle around and see. I can find out how it gets down there from here. Looks pretty difficult. Uh-oh. I think I found an anti-mule habitat right there. See that there? I don't know what that is. Maybe a rabbit puddle or hole or something. Some anti-mule shelter. See no prints around, but I can see where they've been playing and scratching maybe a little bit. Some kind of anti-mule. The window's getting fogged up. Hope it's okay on the outside. Now let's see if we can bypass this animal shelter and go around the other way. Y'all hear that? I think I heard Bigfoot calling me. There's a bird in flight. Now y'all hang on now, be my witnesses. If I fall down and hurts myself, I'll holler ouch real loud. Get to the other side of this here pond number 2. And get that birdie down in there. You call this Ron's geographical expedition, I guess you could call it. There's some birdies out there on the pond, floating around the air. As you can see in some of them trees, there's a lot of Christmas, like frozen stuff, like ice, snow, frozen stuff. I'll just follow these footprints here and stay in them so I don't fall down and hurt myself. I'd hate to cry on TV. Somebody been down through there in a four-wheeler or something. Yeah, four-wheeler. I can see the tracks right there. Work our way around the hillside here. See if we can catch any animals. Uh-oh. He'd been tracked by an animal. That barn over there is on state property. Guess y'all can visualize that. I can't find the right button. I know it's got to be there. There it is. Probably don't see any deer or anything out through here. Of course, I am pretty noisy. I would drive a deer away for a half mile probably, or if not 2 half miles, which would equal 1 mile, that is. Follow these 4-wheel tracks here, old ones, but still here. Walking up the top, the snow would end once again. Bugalows and them hoes on the hillside. Ouch, ouch, my arm's getting wore out. Let's find out what this thing is. Right here. Looks just like a, I don't know what that is, but it looks like one piece of junk that might support a habitat for a rabbit or some sort of animal. There's another one. There's an animal spot. And come back around to there's pond number 1 again, or number 3, not number 1. Oh, I've been out here all this time and not even cold yet. You know it warmed up quite a bit. Of course, I mean it's still frozen, but it's warmer than what it has been. You can see some wildlife. If I could see through this viewfinder better, I'd probably get some birdie pictures. Look up toward the pond number 1, then glance over toward the house slowly, if not too fast. That's the trail we're going to try to commence walking. And the house. I got dish for the dough. Oops. I can keep them going under. Taking these four-wheeler tracks here. Seems to be trying our best to make her. He still got his vehicle running up there. I'm sorry for the wobbleization, but as soon as I get to the hill there, I'll stop a little and rest my elbow and arm, which is hurting me terribly. Let's see. There's a little bitty tree. Let's take a close-up at it. Oh, we don't. Yep, that's a bush, huh? Huh. I have to look at that sometime when it's warmer. Might want to dig it up and transplant it. Holy commode. Well, don't like getting exercise. If this don't exercise me nothing well, I hope I can get up there without returning back down here real quick. Like I don't want to do. I just kick my way in the snow. Boy, it's getting deeper and deeper. Whew. Yeah, it's hard. Now I'm on top of the snow. Whew. There's where we came from. Around that hill. To the pond there, and then through there, and to the pond down this way. Yeah. Should head back towards the home 20 instead of going down through that range right there. I'm gonna follow these four-wheel tracks across through here. It's a shortcut which no doubtably is gonna give me one heck of a workout. You don't see it. Squirrels nest in them trees up there. I guess that's what them are. There's one there. And there's one over yonder. I went too far, didn't I? Right there. Of course, there's some over here too. Up in there. I ain't seen much of anything they call wildlife, have we? I took a shot at a wild yellow cat the other night. Tomcat, I guess he was. Well, this is rough. I should have went the other way. Oh, I'll break my leg before we get there. If I was a little lighter, I'd say about 300 pounds. I float in the air over it. Oops. I'm leaving the camera on in case I fall down and hurt myself. And do something funny. I might get 10,000 out of it. Funniest home videos. But I don't think I'm gonna be, whoops, too lucky at that. Whew. Holy commode. Whew. I feel like and that abominable snowman. There's my water tent. Where I got my water faucet hooked up. Covered up so she don't freeze up on me. It's kind of hard to take a bath in frozen water, if you know what I mean. I'll get out here. I go to the house. Pretty soon show this to Mikey Dale. let him observe the outside. He hadn't had a chance to get out the last few days. Got some squirrels to play around out here, but don't know where they are right at the moment. Unless they happen to be up there in that nest, but I can't see. Can't tell anyway. They out there someplace, I know. Man, I gotta shut the water off since I had it on for a little while. Pardon me while I check the time. If I can do that. Whew. 5 after 10. So I guess it'd be alright to go ahead and shut this water off. So I'm gonna shut this thing off too. Unless I find something interesting to see. I'll go back here and show you who we just emerged from. See that trail there across the North 40. Now you can hear the wind starting to pick up a little, and it's a good thing I'm home because I don't like being in the wind when it's cold, because for some reason it just makes it feel that much colder. Yeah. Say howdy, James.
Howdy, James.
We're James. We seen him commencing out of the house, going to his truck. He's gonna head up to neighbor Mr. Bradley White's and change his spark plugs on the truck. He's got my new tool with him. Let's see that tool. I'll get a close-up at it. That there's what you call a plug gapper. Now he knows that his plugs have to be set at 40 thousandths, so I imagine there ain't a 40 thousandths on there, so he's going to have to commence 2 numbers. That's where he's going to use his adaptations, configurations. So hope his 6th grade education comes in handy on that one.
A 21 and a 19 would make an even 40.
Between a 1 and a 19 to make it 40. Holy commode. He does his figuring well.
You've had starlings out here.
We've had the darlings out here playing music. Where's it at? I'm gonna get a close-up. Leave your finger there. This is what kind of track now?
Starling.
Okay. This is Ron's National Geographical Backyard Fixing.
Beagle.
Where?
Right there.
Now, I don't know if you folks have ever seen one or not, but that there's the print of a beagle bird.
Beagle.
Beagle bird prints. Female.
Vehicle.
Yeah, flying vehicles down through here too.
Ronnie.
Well,
Dang.
there's a Ronnie track.
Yeah, scrape the shit off my windows.
Yeah, and it should be loosened up. I had your blower up full compass there.
I need that.
You ought to ask Bradley about them condensers.
What'd I do with that antifreeze I had left? I gave it to Brad, didn't I?
Probably. I
Well,
know she's
antifreeze.
leaking some out when it gets warm.
Mine's
But we're watching you and taping this conversation till we get through with it. That wind's picking up. Hear that?
I need to get some heavier shit to put back here.
Up there.
That cottonwood back here. I
See
need to put a
them
little
2
bit
big
more.
blocks you got in the back of your truck there? If you scoot them back towards the back end a little more.
Well, I had a hard enough time getting them in there.
Well, they're probably froze in now. Yeah. Yep, you got them over. You got them over the wheel, in front of it. You should put it back here. Put a little more weight on the back end. That way, when you get some heavy snow, you'll sink in deeper.
I need to get some
That way, you'll never get out.
concrete blocks or something to put back there.
Just move them 2 back here. or one of them.
Yeah, but I was wanting more weight back there anyway.
You don't need no more weight
Like
than that.
mine
You just
about
need to
5
rearrange it.
concrete blocks and that's it.
Did you hear me?
What?
Well, you don't need no more. You just need to rearrange that. Sledgehammer's in the front of your truck.
Well, yeah, I forgot about it.
Now don't lose my fancy new tool. I paid $4 bill for that. And 64 cents. I think that's worth $4 bill.
Believe it or not, it is.
You know, so since we got a chance to talk to John Mabry, I think we're going to the house, let Mike Dale see the outdoor world.
John Mabry.
Yeah, slamming home runs from first base.
I ain't got no gloves.
Yeah. Got wires dragging. I'll take a close-up look at this wire dragger. Vicious wire dragger there. We want to see it. The wintertime scraper in action. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, he's actually doing something. Let's see this. Whoa, I fell off the step. Get close up. Are you sweating yet? Huh? We make sure he gets this knocked off. Old truck runs pretty good. Got a halfway decent motor in it if he takes care of it. Body ain't too snazzy, but a fairly decent motor in it. Door's about to fall off. Bumper's about to fall off. Bed's about to fall off. Front's about to fall off. But the motor's still good. It'll last him another week or two. Well, hurry up, he won't see you run down the road in it. We're going to film you motivating all the way, because here comes the vehicle down the road now. Let's get a close-up of this. Let's show you. Where'd he go? He stopped up there. We'll try to get a close-up of this vehicle slowly but surely making it down highway here. Who is that?
Tumbleweed?
Who? Tumbleweed?
Yep.
What in the hell's a tumbleweed?
That's what he goes by on the CB.
Well, tell him there ain't no coyotes out here. I done looked. Ran them off.
Hell no, there ain't. Done shot them off around here.
I did. Ran them off. Hey, I made more noise back there than be a coyote in 40 miles.
I'm gonna spin probably.
That road out there is pretty slick. You gonna what?
We're probably gonna spin.
Howdy. Smile at the camera and said, hey.
Bye. Bye.
Yep, we didn't even have this thing on. All that damn shit and I didn't even have it on. Holy commode. Oh boy. There's James and his rattle trap. Got a good motor, but the body's gonna fall off. One of these days, Bumpy's loose, see that? They're gonna chase him down the road. Make sure he makes it. Don't slide off into the ditch over here by the mailbox. Oh, what the heck that was? But it didn't sound decent. He must have thrown it in reverse. He's a honking. What in the world? Where'd he go? There he is. Well, that car don't sound, that thing don't sound good at all. Panging and a popping and a banging and a danging like that. Sound like a woodpecker beating on a tree. Well, we're going in the hacienda. See you later. This is my hacienda. We're going in there. Monkey Dale's on the couch there. Can you see him? Probably not, but I can't get over there and look at him. I don't know what that noise is. Giant woodpecker, I guess.